big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gators are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They will score! Touchdown, Gator!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd down, going up top. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag. Check the call. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. The groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch near the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to the big tight end. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They think they can create space here with the run to the right.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Just feeds the running back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up 14 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Gators will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Lagway. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
Touchdown, Florida! Grabs moved in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20. He'll mark it at the 22.
I suspect we could see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll try the run. Find some fresh air. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The groupers in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Craig. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away, and it'll be fourth down. And the groupers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Plows through the defense. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Fires to the middle. Finds a man by himself. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. across the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
1st and 10. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Gators are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown Gator! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the right. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Groupers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Groupers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Groupers Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Groupers will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll return it from the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping it.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running back searching for a hole. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll ride his man on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Going deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Brown has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Final First ends of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also
got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The kick is on its way. He's got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. He gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. Ran through the contact.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
They get through, and it's blocked. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking for room. It's Craig. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the groupers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop, but that